Outside been helping Duke. I just got back. Worrying about the moon.
Welcome to Wallace Wade Stadium in Durham, North Carolina, home to the Duke Blue Devils. As we'll see, the number 10 team in the country, the Miami Hurricanes, taking on another team from the ACC, the Duke Blue Devils. Glad to have you with us for EA Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack and Jesse Palmer with me in the booth. Guys, we are ready to tee it up.
Shit.
The Hurricanes will kick it away to start. Looking for those open spaces and opportunity. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. Gets a bit of a surge, and he's knocked down after picking up 3 to the 26.
That's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's first down, the defense thinks you might be running the football. You still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
Solid pickup of 4 on first down at 2nd and 6. Wants to go up top. They're working that left side. And he's hauled most to that first down marker there, saying he's a little bit short. They might want to bring out the sticks and measure, but it looks
Just a
as if
fair
they're
game.
just short of the
I'm
first
playing
down.
Miami.
The Blue Devils lining up, just needing a few top inches on third down. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line.
Every offensive coordinator in the country, they come in the game, they have a script. They have a couple plays they want to go through to get their team settled in, get down and get in good third down situations, execute on third down. Nice start on this opening drive by the offense.
And the Blue Devils will have it 1st and 10. Wants to go up top on first down. On target over the middle. Lots of green grass as he gets it to the 31.
Well, you love to see this offensively. On the first drive of the game, the quarterback taking a shot down the middle of the defense, finding a guy for a big play.
The Blue Devils are rolling down the field. Off the play fake on first down. buying some time. Just couldn't find an open man. He'll get rid of it, and it'll be second down.
Know the situation, know the game of football, right? When I start to get outside the pocket, I don't see anything there. I can throw the ball away. I don't have to take a sack, get a lost yardage play. I can just throw the ball out of bounds as long as it passes the line of scrimmage. We go on to the next down. No harm, no foul.
Backed up now. Here's second and long. Back to pass. I don't think that's the way they drew it up. Incomplete.
Well, nice job by the defense here in back-to-back plays. 2 straight incompletions, giving up some yards, and the opponent's in field goal range. This is a place a lot of D coordinators like to send the blitz, because if you sack the quarterback and create a negative play, you knock them out of field goal range.
And those sting for offenses, man. You've got an opportunity to get in the end zone, to get the touchdown. It's not easy. It's hard to get guys open. He comes open, and the quarterback, man, I bet he wishes he had.
Throws toward the end zone.
Stop playing with me.
They went for it on and paid off with the score.
And this offense just made their first statement, the first drive. 4th down. What are we going to do? We're going to be aggressive. Not only that, they get the touchdown. They're rewarded. What a hot start for this offense.
And the extra point is good. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. That ball scoots through the back of the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. Offense in a bunch formation. Looking to throw, it's Beck. With the catch, it's Daniels. Still on his feet at the 45. Finally forced out of bounds, maybe a step shy of midfield. They'll mark it at the 49. Took just one play, and they got it almost to midfield. First down from the 49. Use the play fake, now to throw. That's caught, it's Daniels. Turning it on. Inside the 20-yard line, pushed out at the 18, and they're in business. That big play has them in business. 1st and 10 inside the 20. Hand off from the shotgun. He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line, and a big red zone opportunity here. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Just not quite able to make the connection. It's incomplete.
Well, on the opening drive of the game, establishing a rhythm and a cadence offensively is really, really important. They've done some good things on this first drive to put them in this situation. Obviously, you just threw an incompletion on 2nd down. You're likely going to throw it again here right now. Quarterback has just got to settle in. Timing is important. Get rid of the ball on time. Trust your read and execute this passing play if you're throwing.
And they'll stop him inside the 5, but the defense is backed up in the shadow of its own goalpost. The Canes trying to get a touchdown on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he was fortunate to get that one back to the line of scrimmage at the 5. No gain on the play. The run up the middle.
Get him.
Steamroll his way in. And he gets it
Thank
back
that.
to the 4-yard line. No farther than that. No gain on the play. They're going to throw it on 3rd and goal. Going for 6.
Oh my God, bro.
Miami. The offense cashing in on that drive.
Offense slips the running
Let's
back
get out of here.
Nobody decides to cover. My man makes the play. Shows off the hands first. Got to make the catch first. Does the rest. Walks in the end zone for the touchdown.
And they did tack on that extra point without any adventure. Boy, well executed 8-play, 75-yard drive. Kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. He'll start
No, I think I heard of that, though.
inside his 5. The coverage team maintains his discipline, not much doing on that return.
You
so
about to
nice to
slide
have a
there.
QB under center. Nowadays in football, you can trust these guys who put so much on their plate. And you tell them, go get positive yards when it's there. And a lot of
Oh,
these guys are
damn.
such great athletes that do it with ease.
The freshman brought down after a really nice run there.
Offensive coordinators just spend all offseason in a lab, and they just draw up stuff over and over again. How many times can I use misdirection? How many times can I use speed against the linebackers who flow so fast to the football? Really nice play design, little misdirection. The defense didn't know what hit them. Big gain for the offense.
They'll snap it on first down from the 35. Off the play fake. Unloads it left. Picked off. A rare misread and mistake from this quarterback.
Tell you what, defensive players don't always see where the ball is. They see the receiver and they get to chase him. But really good job seeing where the receiver is, going and making an interception, making a big play, getting the ball back to your offense.
Here comes the Hurricane offense looking to gather a little more strength. Leaves it with the running back. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
Defense is about firing off, hitting the offensive guys, and staying in your gaps. Everybody knowing where they're supposed to be. You can tell the defense, everyone was right where they're supposed to be, nowhere to run.
Caught on the outside, it's Fletcher.
More stop.
Offense breaks the huddle on third down. Absolutely nothing settled. Deadlocked after one period of play as we have a look at the stats. They fought to a standstill in the first. Let's see if someone can get the edge in the second quarter. This offense had a little extra time to think about it. Let's see what they have on third down. To the air, it's back. Hauls it in.
He could try me though.
Come up a couple of yards short of the first down. This would have been about a 45-yard field goal attempt. They'll pass on that and go for it on fourth down.
Damn.
Hauls it in, the first down and more. And they finally get him stopped, but it's a big throw and catch, and he's down at the 5. They were easily within field goal range there, but they don't feel like you can win this game 3 points at a time.
No, pass. I mean, you got to be aggressive. You got to get touchdowns, man. You've seen the emphasis.
And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Hurricane.
And this running back is so dangerous down close to the end zone. He's got wiggle, he's got great vision and burst, and he showed all of those attributes right there.
Ready to try the point after. And the PAT gives them a 14-7 lead. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And they punctuated it with a 5-yard touchdown run. Now to make sure this kickoff team comes properly to pay off that last scoring drive. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. And Duke has the ball back, ready to go on the attack. They find themselves trailing by a touchdown and a chance on this drive to even the score. First play of the drive wants to throw. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. And that one falls incomplete. They tried to go over the top on first down. Second down coming up. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Second down, they'll go to the air. Quickly complete. Out to the 36-yard line after gaining 10 on that one. And the Blue Devils want to move quickly. Looking to throw on first down. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. They ripped off a big one, and they get it down to the 27.
And this defense is going to have their hands full because they're going to need to be comfortable with guys one-on-one on islands in the perimeter of the field. And they're just going to have to make better plays than what we saw right there. They knew this offense was going to try to be aggressive. Got to need better effort in the back
as soon as you break the pocket, I'm thinking, oh, man, he's going to take off and run, and I might come up. But those big plays can be made down the field. Nice job by the quarterback keeping his eyes down the field.
He made the first guy miss, but there were too many dudes coming to help, and they stopped him behind the line. After getting knocked back, it's 2nd and goal from the 4. He's got it down to the 1-yard line right on the
Damn, he
doorstep.
went crazy.
Well, he gets tackled down at the 1-yard line, so offensively, do you feel confident enough on 3rd here trying to hand it off again?
Yeah, and I'm taking both these downs, and I'm coming downhill. I'm running the football, trying to get this in the end zone. I only got a yard to
Sneaks into the end zone.
This is like having an extra running back in your backfield. This quarterback is magic. When he decides to keep the football, he can make people look absolutely silly. He shows you on that one.
Extra point here will tie the game. And he makes the extra point. 76 yards on the drive for the touchdown. And it was finished off with a quarterback sneak. They're set to kick it off. Do you think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. Off-play action on 1st down. Keeps looking downfield. Fires to the big fella. The clock winds down to 2 minutes, and we will take a pause for the 2-minute timeout.
Well, it's a nice job, too, the quarterback after the play fake there, getting his eyes down the field. He had to get that to his tight end quickly, knowing he wasn't going to have a lot of space to run with after the catch.
Come on.
Looking for a man. It's back. Throws to the wideout. It's caught downfield. He got loose, almost housed it, finally dragged down at the 32.
And that's the dangerous part about this offense, man. They'll get the ball out to a receiver. They can do that. They can make plays after the catch. Hard to bring down, hard to tackle. That's why this offense can be so explosive.
I'll tell you, I love the play call on 1st down here. You're just trying to find an easy completion, and the shortest throw on the field for a quarterback is finding your biggest target, and that's the tight end. Nice job.
Get him, get him, get him.
And he got smacked.
Fuck you ain't catch
Just
for?
as he released the pass, it's incomplete.
This offensive line's got to do a better job. I mean, he doesn't even have time to go through his progressions. You got to give your QB some time. You got to make him feel comfortable. They didn't. They got him there quick, fast, and in a hurry.
They'll try to pick it up on the ground. Oh, he's got some space. Nice pickup on the ground there. They'll move the sticks for the 1st down. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. And the Canes pounded the rock to move the sticks now back to work. To the air on 1st down. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Canes. Made the grab in the end zone for the score.
And I just love the execution by this offense. Late in the half, man, you want to take the lead. You want to get that momentum on your side, and they do it. They finish it with the passing game. I'll tell you what, keep that passing game up. You keep this lead, keep the momentum, and keep putting up numbers.
Oh, that's like blowing the layup with a 3-inch putt. Missed the extra point. So that was a 6-play, 75-yard drive. And the score comes on a 12-yard touchdown pass. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25.
side of the field. They're expecting quick throw. Everybody, they dug their heel on the ground. They're able to break on the ball, force the incompletion.
The offense in its own end, still needing a couple of yards for the first down, but they'll stay out there and go for it on fourth.
You dropped that? Oh my God.
Desperately wanted to convert on fourth down, but couldn't do it. Bunch formation for these receivers. Looking to throw, it's back. Fires to the right. He's got an open man. Makes the grab over the defense, and they are threatening now down at the 15. And the Canes have pushed it inside the 20. Lost a throw on first down. Puts it out of the air. That completion gets them inside the 10, and the defense is running out of room to defend. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. He's got it overrun. They get him stopped at the 2, but it'll be first and goal. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. This offense has been a juggernaut, and they have a chance to pad their total just before halftime. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. The play action fake. He wants it all. Touchdown, Miami. Quick strike through the air for the score.
And they trust their QB to execute like they have the whole first half, and he delivers, and they build on this lead and build their momentum going into halftime.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And he added the extra point. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And they capped the drive with a 4-yard touchdown pass. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Let's see if he can make a play on the return. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. Final seconds of the first half. Let's see if they can pull off a little magic. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. Now after that run, they're in pretty good shape at the 30-yard line. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Just enough time to get off one final play of the half. Back to throw time running short in the half. He's going to let one fly down the middle. It's incomplete, and they tried to get one on the board before the break and couldn't quite make the connection. The Blue Devils will kick it off to start the second half. That might be overdoing it, keeping it away from the return man as the kickoff goes out of bounds. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Wide open downfield. Found enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line.
Well, it's a nice job snagging that pass. Miami has a tradition of Heisman Trophy quarterbacks. I get that, but guess what? If you're going to win Heisman Trophies, you're probably throwing to very talented wide receivers. Let's not forget about all the great receivers the Hurricanes have had as well. And they've got a special group this year. This guy right here is one of those dudes. He can beat you one-on-one with his speed, and he has really, really good hands as well.
And those are tough passes. When you start throwing those balls towards the sidelines, it's a longer throw for the quarterback to make, and I think that's when you see the majority of the misses for guys, the majority of the overthrows and a little bit of inaccuracy start to show itself.
Looking to throw, it's Beck. Got a man, it's Daniels. They make the stop at the 33, but 10 yards on that play and a first down. And the Hurricanes come to the line with a new set of downs. Gonna look downfield again. Gonna take a shot. It's a big stride inside the 10. They get him down, but this offense is set up first and goal from the 9.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it. This offense had so much success in that first half, so in the third quarter, they come out, and the quarterback looks like he's still dealing. This has been a really nice drive. That was a really nice throw. Just keep doing what you're doing if you're on offense.
And I really like the decision by the quarterback there. Listen, it's early in the downs. Like, don't force it. Don't make a turnover. He tucks it, get what you can get, and then live to play the next down. I like that execution by the QB.
Good throwing catch. Takes it down to the 5 as the offense tries to cash in.
I like the aggressiveness by this defense. You got to play tight on the wide receivers. There's not a lot of space on the field. You got to be aggressive, and you got to make tackles.
And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete.
And finally, the defense is able to get some pressure on this quarterback. They have been trying all game long different ways to affect him. Weren't able to get there, but on that play, because of the pressure, it affected his accuracy, and that's why the ball falls in.
Snap in the shotgun. Touchdown, Hurricanes! Grab the short pass to put the 6 on the board.
Man, diving catches always look sweet, but they look even sweeter when it's for a touchdown. That's shades of Desmond Howard back in the day, winning a Heisman Trophy and making catches against Notre Dame. That was unbelievable.
Now the 2-point conversion attempt is coming. Scanning the field, it's back. Fires it incomplete.
Well, every coordinator has a couple of 2-point plays in his back pocket. They dialed one up there, they didn't get it. Let's see how that affects the outcome of this one.
And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. And the Duke offense heads back out onto the field. Looking to throw on first down. He lobs one high down the left side. He's got it on the outside. And that tackle almost certainly saved a touchdown after he ripped off a huge gain.
This offense not wasting any time. First play of the third quarter, and they're aggressive, taking a shot. You know they had some conversations in the locker room at halftime. How can we get a big one right out of the gate? Defense isn't going to be expecting it. They took the shot, they hit it, and this offense is humming.
They're dealing with a 2nd and long. They'll throw again after the incompletion. Oh, he loves to fire downfield. And they can't hook up. Going going for the big play on second down. Now it's third down. Boy, guys, they got off to a great start with that big first play on this drive, but now a couple of incompletions leaves them in a hole. That pass is well off target. He got hit as he was trying to throw, and they can't convert on third down.
All right, you've dug yourself a little bit of a hole offensively. You know you're going to have to throw it here in the second half. You're going to have to make sure, though, you do a better job up front with your pass pro. You got to keep your quarterback standing upright.
He's got it. First down and more. Brought down just outside the red zone. He moves the chains. It's at the 22.
Wow, and that was just a bang-bang play. On that fourth down, the coverage was tight. QB had his receiver. He knew where he wanted to go with it. The only way that ball gets completed is if he puts a little extra mustard on it, and he shows you the arm talent on the throw.
Last play didn't go well. It leaves him with 2nd and 11. Trying play action. Unloads to the wideout. Got a man in the middle. Can White cross the plane to get the 6, but they'll have the first down.
And I love the awareness by the wide receiver on that play because I'm not sure that route was supposed to be that deep. You got to wonder if the receiver decided maybe to adjust the route a little bit to make sure that he got the first down.
And the Blue Devils will try to punch it in on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Offense trying to pay it off on 2nd and goal. Looking to fire. Trying to find the end zone. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
And really good job knowing I don't get in the end zone. I got to get close to the end zone, be ready to break on the football as soon as they throw it. I can't give it.
The sneak scores it.
It's just so nice to have a signifier who can make plays through the air and make plays with his feet like this. Runs in for the touchdown. The defense knows I have to account for him every play. That's my quarterback.
Why not double the try total and go for 2? Go straight ahead. He's not quite going to get there, and the try for 2 fails, and they are unable to cut into this lead any further. They're really spinning that wheel of fortune here. 2-possession game going for the onside kick here in the 3rd. They were ready for the onside kick and executed perfectly, and they secure the football. Feeling a little bit of heat to answer. Dropping back, it's back. And it just squirted through his hands. He wanted to take off and got too anxious.
And the defense catches a break on that one. And this guy's not a superstar, but he's pretty dang reliable. And we talked to them about this guy. Like, he's kind of the security blanket for the quarterback. And him to drop that football doesn't happen often. You take those lucky things when you can get them.
Couldn't connect on 1st down, now back to the air. Got a man, it's Fletcher. They ripped off 7 on that one, now a 3rd down and 3. The Hurricanes want to crank the tempo. They'll go to the air on 3rd and short. Oh, he wants it all. That ball is intercepted at the goal line. And he will step out of bounds, but what a play to get the ball back for his offense. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Here's the handoff. And they'll move the chains with the 1st down, but that might be it for the 3rd quarter. These 2 quarterbacks have produced as we check out their numbers after 3. One more period to go to see who can make the winning plays and come home with the victory. Final stands of the game, and we'll start with the first down. To the ground, he's got it again. Punches ahead, they'll give him a yard to the 13. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8.
Defense came into this one knowing they were going to see some tempo. They've got to get the call from the sidelines, get it communicated, get lined up.
Throws to the tight end. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit.
Well, they're trying to get the big fella the football in the passing game, but they haven't been able to do that yet. He is a really nice target with his size and his athleticism, but him and the QB, they just don't seem to be on the same page right now.
And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. The Blue Devils have this offense rolling. Wants to go up top on first down. Fires to the wideout. Can't hang on, and he'll tell you he really should have made that catch, and he had an opportunity right in the middle. It'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Looking to throw again. Flips it out on the screen.
Look, it's a nice gain, but I don't know if it's worth the seconds they're losing on the game clock. In this type of situation, you got to be throwing at least to the first down markers, or you got to be throwing to the sidelines to get out of bounds.
Nice job to get it past the sticks, and they get him down at the 35. And the Blue Devils come to the line with a fresh set of downs.
And the defense gives up the first down. And oh, here they go. They're going fast. No time to substitute. Got to communicate quickly and get back on the line of scrimmage.
You got to love what you've seen from the defense in this game, too. They knew coming into this one against this quarterback, being as talented as he is, they were going to have to be really good in coverage on the back end, and that's been the case all game long. They have never let it be easy for this quarterback.
The defense got caught that time, and they finally get him on the ground at the 41.
I'll tell you, you cannot count this team out because of who's playing quarterback. When this guy's in the game, it's never over. Yeah, they're trailing here in the 4th quarter, but this dude can put up points quickly.
They'll put it in play from the 41 on first down. Use the play fake, now to throw. And the completion to the sideline, a solid pickup, but not enough for the first down.
They say tight ends are a quarterback's best friend in the pass game because think about it. The tight end's the guy lined up closest to the quarterback, which means generally those are the easiest throws a quarterback has. You saw it on that play.
Defense has to be frustrated. The offense keeps matriculating and matriculating and matriculating the ball down the field. Throws to the wideout. It's complete. Goes out of bounds, but not before he gets it to the edge of the red zone right at the 20.
And when you're running the ball well, QBs love going to play action. You get the linebackers starting to suck up closer to the line of scrimmage. They're keying on those running backs, and it just makes pitch and catch so much easier for these quarterbacks and receivers.
The Blue Devils had tough field position to start this drive, but they've been relentless in moving the ball methodically down the field. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Just too much juice on that one as he airmails his receiver out of bounds.
You simply don't see that very often. A quarterback of this guy's caliber missing a guy wide open in the end zone. He makes those throws in his sleep.
Off play action. Gets it out fast. They get it down to the 7 on that pass play in prime position for a score.
And this is what's so great about play action. The run fake sucks those linebackers up, and it just creates so much more space for these receivers to operate. Beautiful execution by the offense.
Trying to move the pile into the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 2. And the Blue Devils in the hurry up. They'll go with a direct snap. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Blue Devils. Well, if the momentum hadn't shifted before, it certainly has now.
It has, and now you got some game pressure, right? That's beautiful. Now the defense comes out, get you a stop, get aggressive, but the offense a little bit of pressure now because they know if the ball goes back to the other side, they can lose this ball game.
On to a attempt the try. And the PAT will draw them 1 point closer. They held the ball for 15 plays on that touchdown drive and finished the deal with the short touchdown run from the 2. He's able to grab the football, and the hands team gets the job done.
Well, great job by the hands team receiving there. They're able to spot the kick, fall on it, make sure they keep possession, secure it. Nice job.
Here comes the Hurricane offense looking to gather a little more strength. Guys, you want to be productive here and not go into a shell, but you've got to take care of the ball.
Yeah, and I think you say productive, Reese. Productive at this point in the game is running the clock and getting first down. So, Jesse, I can expect this defense to be aggressive way up near the line.
Oh, look out, the ball's free. Defense grabs the football, and there he goes. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back. They'll put the ball in play from their own 30-yard line. He wants to start this drive with a pass. He knew exactly what they needed there, made the play, and got out of bounds to stop the clock.
And you got to keep this turbo mode on, right? We got to keep going fast. The clock's running down. Fourth quarter, need a score. Great execution to get the first down. We need a lot more of this on this drive.
It's caught. Knocked down immediately, but a big gain down to the 45. They've come out with answers on this possession, and now another first down. Motion from the back. Looking to throw on first down. Looking for a deep man. And they dialed up a shot play, but they couldn't hook up.
Well, you know the defense felt freaked out on that one. Here in the fourth quarter, and you're lined up against one of the fastest players in all of college football, and they're taking a shot up top. You just hold on tight and hope for the best, and that's how they were able to force an incompletion.
And this is a tough spot now to be in for this offense because it's third and long. The defense knows you have to pass the football, so they're going to be playing conservative. So what's your play you can dial up? Maybe get half of this back. Like, I know the clock is ticking, but I got to make sure that I maybe cut this down and make it.
And he slipped through the crowd, and he'll house it. Touchdown, Duke!
And such a great job by the offense, able to execute there and score a touchdown late in this game. You know, you try to simulate that in practice, but you just can't do it. Guys are going to have to step up when it matters the most under the bright lights, and they did it there. 1 point away from taking the lead.
They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. He'll bring it out. It's Marion. He's brought down at the 16. Would have been much better off to take the touchback. A lot of work to do as this drive will start from the 16-yard line. Back to throw. It's Beck. Caught over the middle. It's Bauman. He'll be stopped at the 27, but picks up 10 on that one. To the air on first down. With the catch, it's Daniels. He stopped just a chain link or two away from the first down and sets them up beautifully here. Looking up top, and time is of the essence. Got it in the middle, it's Daniels. Stopped at the 47 after a 10-yard gain. They immediately call timeout, trying to preserve every second they can to try to rally here late. Looking downfield on first down. That one never had a chance. Incomplete.
And I'm so interested to see how this young man responds, man. Like, he has been really good all game long. Put up some big numbers, but now it's prime time. It's a big moment. Can he step up in this spotlight, make a big drive, make a big play for his team to maybe go win this football game?
Snagged in the middle, it's Fletcher. They make the stop, not a whole lot of ground picked up there, and they'll have work to do to get the first down. On third and long, try to convert through the air. Almost intercepted, and that might have been the ball game if he had held on. Instead, 4th down, looking for the completion. He's going for a big play downfield. Oh, and after the big gain, the ball's loose. And they recovered their own fumble, but they'll still have to give up the football, a turnover on downs. Timeout called by the defense, and the clock is stopped with 18 seconds left. The Canes have it with a 1st and 10. Leaves it with the back. He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive. Timeout called by the defense. 13 seconds to go. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. They'll give it on the counter. Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone. They'll get the timeout with 5 seconds remaining to play. This kicker is going to need nerves of steel on this one. And this field goal attempt to win the game. What a disappointment. No good. And after the miss, there's still...
Son. Just came back on the nigga. Just came back on the nigga by 20, son. You got your game? Oh, you fucked up saying that. Should act like you lifted. Huh?
Stadium in Tallahassee, as we'll see the #1 team in the country, the Indiana Hoosiers,
What happened?
taking on a team from the ACC, the Florida State Seminoles.
What happened to you?
For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth, as always, by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's tee this one up.
Just came back on that nigga, bro. That's crazy. He's sick.
The Seminoles will kick it away to start us off. The returner will field it and try to set up his offense in great field position. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. This is what we expected. This crowd ready to make its presence known. Back to pass, it's Mendoza. Makes the grab on the left. They stop him just a length or two short of the first, and man, what they can do on 2nd down here.
Great job by the receiver catching that curl route. But did you see the way he came back to the football? That's a great lesson for a lot of young receivers out there. You create separation by coming back to the quarterback.
Here's a hit. Tight end finds a soft spot. He's got it out to the 37 after gaining 5. This crowd going to try to make life miserable for these guys. There he goes. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the 1st down. The Hoosiers racing to the line in the hurry up. Lost
to throw to, and instead of letting the defense dictate who gets the ball, man coverage, that guy was not open that time out on the perimeter of the field. Still, he gave him a chance, but that thing had incompletion written all over from the moment the ball left his hand.
They're bringing the chop. They're bringing the noise on third down at the dome. Back to throw. It's Mendoza. Washed out of the pocket. Pressure's there and he lets it go. Had nowhere to go with that one. Had to just throw it away. A wise decision to keep the field goal in play. They'll play it safe and try for 3. This whole place going to see if this kicker can operate in a sea of noise. Didn't make him sweat at all. It's good. And with that, they break the seal on the scoring. It's 3-0.
And on this opening drive, the D gave up some yards, but that's okay. They buckled down when they needed to. They forced the field goal, keeping the home crowd still engaged, still excited, and now they get the football.
He'll bring it out. It's Williams. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. All wideouts, no backs. Wasting no time throwing on this drive. Can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion.
This pass rush is serious, man. When you watch them on film, they do a nice job in the back end, taking away all the throws downfield. He's trying to get to his check down, but that pressure gets to him, and they hit force the incomplete.
Works his way ahead for 3. They'll spot it at the 18. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. The short hand, it's White. Gets it across the 25. He'll step out at the 26 as this offense tries to grind out some yardage. Setting up for a 1st and 10 from the 26. Looking to throw on 1st down. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Davis. They'll stop him just short of the 1st down marker on the screen.
One of the things I love about this offense is they're very versatile in their passing attack. They throw to receivers and tight ends, and the screen game is big as well. This guy is a weapon. You're seeing that here early.
They'll try the run. They'll get him on the ground at the 46, and it'll be a 1st down. Seminoles have always been known for explosive, flashy, big plays, but think of guys like Dalvin Cook and the toughness that he ran with. That's on display here.
And then those guys that I think of too with work done where you hand them the football and big plays can happen. And offenses have been built around that for years in Florida State, finding that guy to hand the ball to.
They'll run play action. Starting to feel a little pressure. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags into 3rd down. Now this offense tries to figure out a way to move the chains after the 2nd down misfire. Bringing the heat. Missed his receiver there. It's incomplete.
Oh, you know what time it is when the defense gets that stop on 3rd down. Fist up in the air. Nice job getting to the quarterback, putting some pressure on him, hitting him, forcing the incompletion. 4th down, baby.
On 4th down, they'll pass for it. Got away from trouble and got rid
He
of it.
caught that?
This
Get
time
the fuck
he's
out of
got
here,
it.
bro.
And the defense able to drag him down, but not before. They'll recycle that down marker. Now it's a 1st down from the 43-yard line. Gets it past the marker. They finally wrestle down the senior, but not before he picks up some valuable ground. The Seminoles back to the line on 1st down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. Under fire. Just a short pass to the tight end. They stop him
being on the same page, and then having a guy that can go get it. Just when the ball is near him, he's going to make the play, just like he did right there for 6 points.
Final play of the quarter coming. Wants to throw. It's Mendoza. He'll try to do it himself. Picked off. What a play to set him up. Touchdown, Florida State. The defense takes matters into its own hands. The DB saw it. He thought, don't drop it, don't drop it. Then thought, don't get caught, don't get caught. And he did the pick six.
Hey, these guys can play offense, too, now. Look at this. I showed you I can be a wide receiver. Coach might split him out at wide receiver next week after making that big play. But defense, great job making the interception. And you're right, doing something with it. Don't just slide down. Don't be content. Take that thing all the way back, brother.
This could be a pivotal moment in this game as we open the second period and they try to find a way to answer. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. First play of the period, first down here. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Soft spot in the middle. Gets it to the 46-yard line. First down for this offense.
When you play zone coverage and you got a wide receiver that's a beast, it becomes very, very difficult. Got to make sure I play physical and maybe even shade the side of the wide receiver having a lot of success.
Oh, man, what a missed opportunity. Big fella almost got to run with the ball. Instead, it falls incomplete and brings up second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Second down, they'll go to the air. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense.
Well, they were trying to sneak him out of the backfield that time into the passing game, but that did not fool anybody on defense. What a hit forcing that incompletion.
They had the big play to start the drive, but a couple of misfires now leaves us with 3rd and 10. Pulls it in. It's Cooper. He is not going to get there. Stopped short of the line to gain, and it'll be 4th down. The Hoosiers looking to convert on 4th down. Unloads to the wideout. Makes the grab. He'll be forced out of bounds. Big pickup on the play, and they'll mark him down at the 28. Finally, this offense starting to shake the cobwebs and get things moving. It's 1st and 10. Under fire. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. Makes the grab. It's Cooper. And he'll step across the sidelines after making a good gain on that one. And the Hoosiers with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. Oh, they're after it. Going to try to pop one on the screen. Breaks the tackle. That completion takes them down to the 7-yard line, and they are ready to strike.
Well, they pick up the first down there on the screen. I love the offensive line there, allowing the pass rush to get way up the field. They completely something you don't see very often. The quarterback overthrowing that guy with his type of speed. There aren't a lot of dudes that have the arm talent to overthrow him, but somehow we just saw it happen right there.
To the air, it's Castellanos. Caught near the sidelines. He'll pick up a few before going out of bounds.
Nope.
Don't even think about sending the special teams out.
Hold on, I've been in the game.
They'll move the tight end.
Shouldn't be halftime.
Trying to keep the drive alive.
Huh?
Moves the chains and they'll mark the ball at the 33.
Well, they're setting the
You said shit. What you said?
fourth down in their own end. They go for it on the ground and they pick it up.
Well,
Want to set the tone. They want to establish that they think their offense is unstoppable. And
They
they're
never
willing to
ducking.
do anything to keep the football.
You're exactly right, Rich. They're sending a very clear message to this defense. We're going to run the football. We don't care what you do. You are not going to stop us.
And the defense makes a play, and they get the quarterback down at the 26. And the Seminoles with a long way
Crazy.
to go after the loss on the last play.
duck free.
Lost the fire on second down. Grant behind the line. It's Pittman. Several defenders there
Drop
to
a
get
lot.
him on the ground.
Troll a lot.
And
Yap
that's
a
why
lot.
QBs love their tight ends so much.
Lose a lot.
Especially when they're athletic, is they make short throws
Rage a lot.
into long gains because of his ability after the catch. It's so unique
No.
and special. He is
Get that
dominant
nigga
in
off.
this offense.
He's going to come up about 5 yards short of the line to gain.
You know, you hear the term nickel so much. Most people stay in nickel most of the time.
Said you want to be a janitor.
Speed in college football, the running quarterback, and you see why it pays dividends.
Oh,
The more
no.
speed on the field,
It's his dream job.
to go get him on the ground and force a
That's
first
his
down.
dream job.
Desperately wanted to keep the ball,
Zookeeper.
but they did not. This offense has it with really good field position. Finds the tight end. He'll be knocked out of bounds at the 29.
Man, we're seeing the tight end used more and more in the passing game. You see him move inside, you see him move outside, you see him move in the box to block people. So here they put him in the slot, just have a nice
Woo.
little section.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
He found a little opening and got loose. They couldn't stop him in the backfield, so a solid pickup there. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. A cacophony of noise, debilitating surround sound, the war chant on third down at the Doak. Zings it complete to the right. That will be enough to move the chains and give them a first down in the red zone at the 14. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Back to throw, it's Mendoza.
Go.
He gets it in.
Oh, don't quit. Don't quit on me.
Down, Hoosiers.
Really nice job on their final drive of the first half, David. Calm, cool, collected. They had balance. Excellent execution.
Don't quit on me.
At halftime.
It's so much easier to go into half with that positive momentum, that positive juice. Now we can point to what we just did. Great job taking the lead. Now you go make your halftime adjustments.
Let's see what he can get done from inside his own 15. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. will have to use its first timeout of the half. They weren't able to get that one off. It'll be a delay of game. That is a completely avoidable penalty. The quarterback just went into brain lock and lost track of the play clock. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. To throw, it's Castellanos. Trying to burn this defensive back. Pass is incomplete, and we dwindle down to 7 seconds.
I'll tell you what, you could tell the defense knew exactly what they were doing. They were dialed in, took away the primary target, and then it's on you as an offense. Now I got to adjust. I got to do something different to what they're doing.
Got his man downfield. And he gets it to the 45-yard line, and that'll be a first down. The offense wastes no time getting the timeout call.
Yo.
Just enough time for one final play of the half. Wants to go up top on first down.
G2. Get him, get him, get him. Let's go.
Fielded in the end zone, it's Williams. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. The Seminoles have it back. They'll try to get that offensive spear flaming. They start this third quarter, one-possession game, and hoping to get an early drive going.
This offense is ready, and they're ready to take the field here and see if they can get something established. They don't have to change everything and reinvent the wheel. They've had some successes in the first half, so let's get that continued here on the opening drive.
Yeah, and I love getting that break at half to go talk with my coaches and pick my offensive coordinator's brain so I know exactly what I need to do to attack this defense, and I get ball first.
A nice job by the quarterback there. You're outside the pocket, nobody's open, so you throw the ball away knowing that you still have more chances to get this first down.
From the shotgun, the inside give. Just working and poking and prodding and finding his way up to the 36. We'll see if they go back to the run here on third down. To the air, it's Castellanos. Quickly to the tight end. He'll have enough for the first down, and they stop him at the 45. No reason to panic when you see those extra bodies coming. Just find the big tight end.
Well, and the great ones do that. I think the great ones are okay. You want to blitz? I know my answers. I'm all right. I'll stay patient. Find the matchup. This time it was the tight end. Finds the tight end, throws a strike, gets the first down.
Got 3 on first down. It's 2nd and 7. Wants to go up top. Quarterback doing what he does best. He can move. A strike downfield. Ripping through the defense and getting it all the way down to the 24-yard line. Much of this Seminole foundation was built around great quarterback play. Some legends at that position.
Some awesome guys that spread it around to elite playmakers, and just a great history at Florida State. They've been up and down in the recent history, but this team back in the day, man, Doak was rocking. Everybody wanted to be a Florida State Seminole.
In the red area, it's Aucha. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 of the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score.
And this offense has got it all working, right? It's just been tough. This defense is on its heels, can't figure it out. a bunch of plays in a row now, a bunch of success. This offense is doing what they want to do.
Touchdown, no! And that one will give them the lead. Having a playmaker like that can get the offense out of just about any situation.
And no doubt, he can roll right, he can roll left, he can do whatever he wants and buy time and throw the football, but you have to defend everything. You have to defend pass, you have to defend run, and you have to defend plays that aren't even called. So good luck stopping this cat.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Dropping back, it's Mendoza. He let that thing fly quickly, but he couldn't make the connection. After the incompletion, it's 2nd and 10 from their own 25. Back to pass. Rush is on him. He'll pull it down and run. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. They're bringing the chop. They're bringing the noise on 3rd down at the dope. He'll throw it. Intercepted, and the defense has set him up. Takes it the other way. Sprinting all the way. He'll take it to the house, but there is a flag on the field. They cannot believe it. A great play on the interception is wiped away with the roughing the passer call. So the offense will have a fresh set of downs to work with after the roughing the passer call. Off the play fake on 1st down. Extending the play. Slings it downfield. Makes the grab along the sidelines, and they get enough for the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Now the play fake. Pocket breaking down. Hit hard as he released the ball on that 1st down pass, and it never had a chance. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Looking to fire. Setting up the screen. Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass as it just never developed. Decibels rising as the crowd gets behind this defense on 3rd down. Fires to the wideout. The short hands, it's Williams. Working their way closer and closer. A 3rd down conversion, and they've got it at the 26. And the Hoosiers are marching down the field. To the air, it's Mendoza. Steps away to find some room. Bought a little time, lets it go. He'll fire back across his body, and it's intercepted. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover. Opening play of this drive will come from their own 23. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. Yeah, it's a bit of a surge, and he's knocked down after picking up 3 to the 26.
Well, we're not quite in the 4th quarter yet. We're almost there, but you're seeing the attitude shift now for this offense. They've got the lead, so they've got to be able to run the football. You're going to see a lot more of that, I think, as this game keeps going on. They're trying to wear this defense down when the game is almost over.
From the gun, running back gets the give. Defense makes the tackle, and that will probably be the final play of the 3rd quarter. That's the end of the quarter, and Florida State has the lead. They've done the work to build a nice cushion. Now to bring it home as we check out the stats after 3 quarters. Here comes the 4th. Time to see who steps up, who makes the winning plays to take home that W. They have the lead in a 1-possession game, but they're thinking deliver the knockout blow, but this carries big-time risk on 4th down. Quarterback moving out of the pocket. Gets drilled as he throws. The big pressure on 4th down, and they'll get it back. Great place to start for this offense. Looking to throw on 1st down. Catch in the middle, it's Becker. They make the stop, but not before he sets them up with a 1st and goal from the 10. And a touchdown here would not only give them the lead, but in the fourth quarter, that ramps up the pressure. Trying to set up the screen. That throw and catch gets them down to the 6, and the defense is running out of answers. Now on 2nd and goal. Looking to pass. It's Mendoza. Touchdown, Indiana! And they've moved out front here in the 4th.
And the timing had to be perfect. Down here, this close to the red zone, the windows to throw into are so small. But the quarterback, his receiver, on the same page. And with that touchdown catch, they now take the lead.
They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. So the kick goes out of bounds, and the ball will be placed at the 40 to start this drive. To the ground with the back. You'll take this every time. 5 yards on the first down play.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
They'll finally drag him down, but not before he gets it to the 40, and it's a first down.
Well, the defense did a nice job taking everything away down the field, but once the drag route was caught, they just couldn't rally to the ball carrier in time to make a tackle, and as a result, you set advantage.
And it is a good idea to gang tackle. First guy couldn't get it, second guy finally did.
Every offense wants to be able to run the ball and be physical, especially on first down. And you want to create 2nd and short, 3rd and short, or just get first downs like that run right there.
And the Noles will line it up on 1st and 10. Pulled down after a nice run, and they're in the red zone at the 19.
And this offense doesn't have very many runs left in them. They try to sneak in the run. Nice job by the defense making the tackle, but they've got to try to maximize their time, maximize their plays to try to get some points on the board.
The stop is made, but this offense is threatening. 1st and goal from the 9. And if they want to take the lead, can't be thinking field goal here. They'll need a touchdown to go up in the 4th. Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. He'll run it to the middle, looking for the end zone. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. If they can pay off this 3rd and goal with a touchdown, it might be getting a little tough to swallow over there on the other sideline. He was thinking touchdown on the scramble, but they're able to stop him short of the end zone. Timeout called by the defense, 29 seconds to go. Trailing and getting deep in the game, they'll go for it here on 4th and goal. Back to pass, it's Castellanos. Fires into the end zone. Touchdown, Seminoles! And they've got the lead in the final minute.
Well, the offense shows you what they're made of. They're scoring the touchdown. They take the lead with only seconds to go, and now it's on the defense to ice this thing when they take the field.
Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. Coming out with it, it's Williams. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. First snap of this drive will come from inside the 15 at their own 14-yard line. He's taking the deep shot. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. Got to get everybody lined up quickly. Time winding away, and they've got to push the ball down the field. A deep throw as the clock winds down. He had that one slip to the ground, and if he had held on, that might have been a wrap. Instead, it'll be 3rd down. No time to waste here. They've got to get set and pick up chunk yardage. Incomplete pass, and 1 second remains.
Man, you gotta love this defense. Being dialed in, being ready for the pass late in this football game when you needed to stop, playing tendencies, breaking on the football.
He's going to let one fly down the middle. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there.